What happens when a 15-second meme sensation becomes the face of a crypto project? Chaos, heartbreak, and a lesson for all of us. Today, we are unraveling the story of Haley Welch, better known as Hawk Tuah Girl, and her controversial dive into the world of cryptocurrency. Was she a victim, or did she knowingly lead her fans into financial disaster? And more importantly, why do we keep giving people like her the spotlight? Haley Welch's journey into the public eye began with one iconic moment, a viral street interview. Her bizarre response to an intimate question turned her into an instant meme. The internet latched on to her unique charisma, or perhaps just the absurdity of the moment. Edits, remixes, and jokes about her spread like wildfire. This wasn't the first time the internet propelled someone to fame over a random moment. Remember Damn Daniel or the Island Boys? Haley Welch was cut from the same cloth, a viral sensation who seemingly stumbled into the limelight. But unlike many meme stars who fade away, Haley had a different plan. She decided to capitalize on her fame by launching a podcast, Hawk Tuah. Each week, she invited high-profile guests to her platform, doubling down on her brand as someone who embraces her quirkiness unapologetically. However, her rise was divisive. Every new post was met with comments like, "Why is she famous?" or "Her 15 minutes are up." And yet, people kept tuning in. Critics mocked her, but unironically, their engagement kept her relevant. As the internet consumed her content, one thing became clear. Haley Welch wasn't just famous, she was profitable. In late 2024, Haley announced her next big venture, a cryptocurrency project. Her coin, Hawk, was marketed as a community-driven meme coin. Her pitch was simple: get in on the ground floor of a fun, lucrative project with her at the helm. For many fans, this sounded like a unique way to connect with their favorite internet personality and potentially make money. However, red flags emerged almost immediately. Analysts quickly uncovered troubling details about the token's structure. Reports showed that 96% of the coin's supply was pre-sold to insiders before it launched to the public. Worse yet, those insiders dumped their holdings almost immediately after the coin's launch, crashing its value by over 90% within hours. Fans who invested their savings found themselves holding near worthless tokens. Social media was flooded with posts from devastated investors, including one who claimed they lost their children's college fund. Another tweeted, "Hi at Haley Welch X. My $35,000 that I purchased of Hawk Dollar is now $2,000 after 10 minutes of buying. I am a huge fan of Hawk Tuah, but you took my life savings. I purchased your coin Hawk Dollar that you were so excited about with my life savings and children's college education fund as well. You didn't mention that you were going to buy 97% of the supply and sell it almost immediately to make a large profit. If I would have known that information, I would have not purchased your coin. Please help me, or who can I contact for a refund? If not, I will be forced to use legal action." But the fallout didn't end there. Haley's team had also implemented high transaction fees, 15% for every trade. These fees, they claimed, were meant to prevent bots and snipers from manipulating the market. Yet, in practice, they generated millions for the project while providing little protection for investors. The public demanded answers. Haley attempted damage control by hosting a Twitter space to explain the situation. But the conversation quickly devolved into chaos, with Haley and her team dodging questions and shifting blame. Critics, including investigative YouTuber CoffeeZilla, picked apart their responses, highlighting the lack of transparency and accountability. The big question remains, how much did Haley Welch actually know? Was she masterminding a scam, or was she a pawn in someone else's game? To answer that, let's consider her background. Haley wasn't a tech expert or a financial guru. Her fame came from a meme, not a resume. The crypto project wasn't her idea. It was pitched to her by a team of experienced insiders, including crypto developers and Hollywood-connected advisors. They framed the project as an opportunity to onboard normies, fans who were new to crypto, and Haley trusted them. Her supporters argue that she was taken advantage of, a scapegoat for a poorly managed project. But critics point out that Haley still benefited from the project's profits, including transaction fees and pre-sale proceeds. Documents revealed she was entitled to 50% of net profits after expenses. Whether she was actively involved in the scheme or passively complicit, Haley profited while her fans bore the losses. Her handling of the aftermath didn't help her case. Instead of addressing concerns head-on, she deflected blame, claiming ignorance and prioritizing her own defense. Her now infamous statement, "I'm going to bed," during the height of the backlash became a meme in itself, symbolizing her perceived indifference. Let's shift gears for a moment. While Haley's actions were unquestionably problematic, her rise to fame and eventual fall raises a broader question. Why do we keep empowering influencers like her? Haley didn't become famous by accident. The internet made her a star. Every click, share, and comment fed the algorithm, amplifying her reach. Even the criticism kept her relevant. As much as people mocked her, they also tuned into her podcast, shared her content, and gave her a platform. This phenomenon isn't new. From controversial YouTubers to Instagram influencers, we've seen countless figures rise to fame despite, or because of, their flaws. Haley's story is a reminder that fame is a two-way street. Influencers like her exist because we, as an audience, allow them to. At the same time, Haley's audience was uniquely vulnerable. Many of her fans were young, impressionable, and unfamiliar with the risks of crypto investing. By attaching her name to Hawk, Haley lent the project a sense of legitimacy, making it easy for fans to trust her blindly. If there's one takeaway from this saga, it's the importance of financial literacy. Cryptocurrency is a volatile market, and meme coins are especially risky. Projects like Hawk often rely on hype rather than substance, targeting inexperienced investors who don't fully understand the risks. Here are a few key lessons. 1. Do your research. Before investing in any project, take the time to understand its structure, goals, and risks. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. 2. Avoid celebrity-endorsed projects. Fame doesn't equal expertise. Just because someone you admire supports a project doesn't mean it's a sound investment. 3. Question the tokenomics. Look at how a project distributes its tokens. Pre-sales, insider allocations, and high fees are major red flags. 4. Invest responsibly. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Meme coins, in particular, are speculative and should be treated as such. Haley Welch's story isn't just about a failed crypto project. It's a cautionary tale about the intersection of fame, influence, and responsibility. Was she a victim? Perhaps. But she was also a participant, one who made money while her fans lost everything. So, who's really to blame? Haley? Her team? The crypto insiders? Or is it us, the audience, for giving her a platform in the first place? Maybe it's all of the above. One thing's for sure, the next big scandal is just around the corner. The question is, will we be smart enough to avoid it?